Welcome to Kingston Changemakers, a show about individuals and organizations striving to make Kingston the best it can be. Today I'm here with Nicole, Nathan, and Evan from Focus Forward for Indigenous Youth. Welcome and thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you very much for having us.
Excellent. So tell me, Focus Forward for Indigenous Youth, what do you do?
Yeah, that's a really great question. So our organization facilitates trades-based educational opportunities for youth where they work on projects that give back to their community. That's a big focus. It's all about community-centered projects, something that will build up the community in the long term, and it's really something that the community chooses. So we don't really have any cookie-cutter solutions that we go in and we say this is what's going to be best, but we always work with our community partners to figure out what would be best for them, and then we work to bring that project to life for them.
What are some of the types of trade-based projects you guys have worked on?
Perfect example, just recently we had a project with the Cataraqui Learning Center here in Kingston, building a birch bark canoe. So it's a little bit different from some of the other units that you might see out there today. So it gives us a chance to kind of integrate history and new technologies and integrate with the community and integrate with learning. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
So you have students and they're trades based, right? So do they get involved and
Absolutely.
like how does that work, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. So in a lot of the projects, students will be able to earn high school credits as part of a co-op program. And as well, some of our projects, students have actually been able to earn apprenticeship hours as part of the program as well. Really getting hands-on, getting education from apprenticeship individuals from the school, as well as just actual trades professionals connecting with local future employers potentially in a lot of cases. So it's a really immersive experience that kind of better prepares them for the workplace moving forward, or just at least gives them a taste for what a certain trade could be like.
So how do you, to get projects together, it's time, it's expertise, like which Focus Forward is working on, but it takes some money too, right? So do you help with organizing some of the fundraising?
Yeah, I'm definitely a part of the fundraising team. We actually just had a 4-week fundraising campaign to help raise money for our upcoming projects for 2019. And we also held a first of our annual showcase events where we plan to invite our sponsors or donors or members from the community who have shared interests and would like to see what we've been up to for the past year.
Talked all about starting the show, what it's about trades-based education with the previous panel. And we wanted to learn more about the projects you guys work on. So tell me a bit more about the projects.
Yeah, so far we've actually completed building 2 greenhouses, one in the Montreal Lake Cree Nation in northern Saskatchewan, and the other one in the Wikwemikong unceded territory on Manitoulin Island.
Okay, so you're here in Kingston, and this is where Focus Forward started, or Focus Forward for Indigenous Youth, sorry. So how did these projects start? They seem very far away.
So all of our projects, they really start out with a conversation and building that relationship and building that trust with our community partners. So in the Montreal Lake Cree Nation, we actually ended up connecting with a teacher there that then brought it up to their principal, and we actually ended up working with the Family and Children's Services in Montreal Lake to develop this project. And they really wanted to build a greenhouse, and they wanted it to be 4 seasons, which is quite challenging on a technical perspective. So we gathered our resources and put our minds together to come up with a solution for them.
And who's the we? Like what do you guys do in this?
It's kind of an iterative process where we have those initial discussions and we come out with some talking points, if you will, some deliverables, and we kind of iterate on that design, and that's part of what we're doing is that initial kind of push. Here's kind of what we think it would look like, and then that's the first iteration, and then we go back to the community and partners, whoever we're engaging with in their community, in our community, and then there's another iteration, and it just continues until we have something that both the community and Focus Forward, anyone involved is comfortable with.
Excellent. And what do you help with, Rick?
I help with designing these structures along with Nathan and Cedric. So like Nathan said, it's very much an iterative process. So we might come up with what we want the greenhouse to look like. And like Cedric said, we decided in the case of Montreal Lake, it was going to be a 4-season greenhouse. So that's pretty hard to pull off in northern Saskatchewan. So that comes with some engineering challenges, like how to keep it heated in the winter. So we have to figure out how much energy that's going to require. How are we going to deliver that energy? So to do that, we need different pieces of equipment, and then how we're going to obtain that equipment, fund it, deliver it. All those kind of problems are kind of the sort of stuff that we deal with.